So, how you doing today? I don't know. Let's just get through this answer, right? Let's make this a quick video. So it says L equals 2, P equals 6. So I have 3L squared minus P. So when evaluating, all right, it doesn't matter what your variable is. And by the way, I really like my L's. I don't know why I use the cursive L. I just really like writing L's. So I think that should be noted. So anyways, I have L equals 2, P equals 6, 3L squared minus P. So what I have is L squared, so that my number squared, it being multiplied by 3, and then minus another number, P. So remember, since I said now that the values of L is 2 and the value of 6 is P. So now I know exactly what they represent. L represents 2 and P represents 6. So I don't need to use those letters anymore. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to plug in 3 or 2 in for L, and make sure when you plug them in, put them in parentheses. This is one of the biggest mistakes that students will do, is they will put the problem in, but they'll forget to put parentheses around there. All right, so now I'm just kind of using a little color coding, and that should be kind of like a brown actually, to be around there. And I always like, now I'm getting really messed up. I always like to put parentheses around just to make sure everything's good. So, all right, so I have 3 times 2 squared minus 6. Now remember, now we have to use our order of operations. The first thing order of operations tells us to do, if you're around to follow PEMDAS or GEMDAS or whatever, is it tells us to square. So therefore, I'm going to have, outside my parentheses, inside my parentheses, you notice there's nothing I can do inside them. So the next thing is to look for my powers or exponents. Well, here I have 2 squared, so I can complete that. 3 times 2 squared is going to give me 4. I'm going to leave it still in my parentheses. Now here I'm just minusing this 6 in parentheses. I don't really need to leave that in there anymore. However, I kept the 4 in parentheses because this is multiplied 3 times this. So if I drop that parenthesis, that would represent 34. So I'm going to keep the parenthesis until I get my solution. 3 times 4 is 12 minus 6, which ends up equaling 6. And there you go. That's how you solve the problem.